everyone! So, the other day I was watching one of my favorite movies of all time, High School Musical, and as usual, the presidential election of 2016 is on my mind, and the fact that the world may end in 2017, who really knows? So I was watching High School Musical, and Donald Trump was on my mind, and the fact that America decided to elect him. But while watching, I realized something. I realized that Trump supporters are like Kelsey. Okay, now follow my logic here. If we compare the 2016 Trump election to High School Musical, it tells a very different tale in which the Trump supporters and Donald Trump is the protagonist. So let's first cast Sharpay. Now, Sharpay starred in 17 different school musicals and always wanted to be in charge and be the lead. So who does that make her? Hillary Clinton. Clearly. And according to the Republican Party and the far right, us Democrats and liberals are like Ryan, just following along. We just do whatever she says, and whatever she does is right. But then in comes this new girl in school, Gabriella Montez, and she is shaking things up. She is not sticking to the status quo of just being a geeky science girl. She wants to do both. She wants to be in the school musical, and she wants to be in the academic decathlon. Who does this sound a lot like? Donald Trump. Donald Trump wants to shake things up. Donald Trump doesn't want the people who've been in charge forever to continue being the leads. He wants to do both. He wants to be in his businesses and be a successful businessman, and he wants to be the star of Twinkletown Musical. And when you start looking at things that way, a whole new story emerges, and we begin to understand how the right wing feels and why the right wing wanted Donald Trump to be our president, and why Donald Trump is going to be our president, or the new lead of Twinkletown Musical. So then who is Troy in this whole situation? Well, Troy, according to me, is establishment Republican Party. Troy was totally fine with just being a basketball dude who likes to play basketball and snowboard and play golf and play basketball and play basketball. But this, of course, is just until he meets Gabriella, and then Gabriella discovers a new side of him and helps him discover a new side of himself, where he is more inclined towards musical theater than he originally thought. And he realizes that he could sing and play basketball, according to him. Now, of course, there are people like Chad in the Republican Party who are like, no, this isn't what we stand for. Musical theater is not what we stand for. Basketball is what we stand for. What team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. Wildcats, get your head in the game. Then, of course, Chad devises a plan to get Troy back on track and also get Gabriella to go back to her track where she belongs. And it doesn't really work. It works for a little bit, and he kind of goes back to basketball a little bit, but then is once again enticed by musical theater, and Chad and his basketball buddies can't help but follow him because they really have no other choice when their team captain and the most popular guy in school is working to be in musical theater. They have no other choice but to follow. Sound familiar? So who is America in this? Who decided to follow Gabriella Montez, aka Donald Trump, instead of sticking to the status quo and what we know? After all, for Hillary Clinton, this is not what she wanted. This is not what she planned. And she's just gotta say, she does not understand. And the reason why she doesn't understand is because America and the people who voted for Donald Trump are Kelsey. Kelsey is the girl who was on the piano. Kelsey is the girl that Sharpay bullied and mocked to do her bidding until Kelsey found a way out via Gabriella and Troy. So, of course, when Troy and Gabriella run late and are almost unable to perform Breaking Free due to their other commitments, she runs on the stage and says that she is willing to give them a chance and help them win the lead. And I think that concludes my comparison of the 2016 election and High School Musical, my favorite movie, which has shed a whole new light on this shit show of a 2016. If you found this video interesting or helpful or just funny and absolutely ridiculous, as I feel like I am being a little bit, give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. And of course, comment below with your thoughts on the High School Musical / 2016 election comparison, because I would love to know your thoughts, and I would love to know that maybe I'm not crazy for thinking this. And maybe I'm not crazy for thinking that High School Musical is a way that we can learn how to empathize with the people who voted for Donald Trump, as a liberal, Taylor McKessie type myself. I really love High School Musical, and I don't want this to ruin it for me, so let's hope that this change in the status quo is for the better and not for the worse, and let's hope that Sharpay in the second movie doesn't try to seduce Troy, because, oh god, that would be bad. That would be bad. Because remember, Troy is the Republican Party. And Sharpay is Hillary Clinton. That would be bad. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video for Dear December. I feel like I've been making way too many of these movies, which is why it's like slowly, like the quality of video has slowly gone down until it's reached this point. But I hope you enjoyed this video either way. I will see you tomorrow with a new one. Oh my god, it's the 31st tomorrow. Oh my god. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. No, 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 no. Stick to the stuff you know.